in an elongated format that can reach this many people. You know, I sound like a Netflix stan, but it's a new era of filmmaking. I don't consider it a series, and there's nothing wrong with being a series. This was made as a film. I mean, these are the final episode's an hour and a half. That's you know, the same length as Selma. I mean, these were films. These were 4 films, and to be able to go to a partner and say, I want to make 4 films about this subject, and I want them to progress through the case, but to also examine more than the human drama that we'll be uncovering, but also each film will unpack a different part of the criminal justice system. And this is my idea, Cindy. This was the meeting. The first episode will be about this portion of the case, but it's also showing everyone how it feels to be arrested as a young black boy, how it feels to be in a precinct behavior, the kinds of behavior that we're hearing are happening in precincts around the country as it relates to black and brown people and the way that folks were treated. In the second episode, we're going to talk about bail, the fact that we have a debtor's prison in this country, the fact that there are people in prison who are poor and innocent, and people who are not in prison who are rich and guilty. We'll talk about judges and juries and district attorneys and prosecutors. In the third episode, we'll talk about juvenile detention, how we're locking up children in this country and putting them with adults and walking away and turning away. We'll talk about post-incarcerated, how we treat formerly incarcerated citizens in this country. You've done a crime or not, you've done your time, you get out, you still can't vote, can't get a job, can't get a student loan, can't move, can't live as a full citizen in this country. And then we'll talk about the horrors of incarceration. And folks won't even know we're talking about all this because they're watching this very famous case. And they're also hearing about the mothers and the heartache and the memories and all of those things. So the design was to be able to have these films working on 2 levels. And it was a big idea, and there was really only one place muscular enough to support it. And even 5-6 years ago, it didn't exist as it does now to be able to support it. And so to think that I want to make these films and that there's a place to do them, and that there's a way to do them is extraordinary to me. I just feel grateful because it was the right place at the right time, and it was the right story to tell right now.
Conversation that came out of 13th, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
absolutely.
exploration of those issues, using that case to kind of bring them to life.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, something like 13th was a documentary about mass incarceration and criminalization. I really, really thought, no, truly, please really believe me, because why would there's no precedent for it to have been anything but this. I thought it would be on the back pages of Netflix. You know, when it's really late and you're just scrolling, and you're just like, there's 1,000 choices, but I don't know. You know, and you might, you know, or the teacher who wants to show it in class. I really thought it would be a good resource to be on the service, but I didn't think it would become what it was. You know, the idea that that kind of film is distributed to 190 countries. The fact that this story is 190 countries. I was getting tweets this morning from the Netherlands, you know, talking about this story, that it can reach that far. That's unprecedented. We're in new times. So the filmmaker, it's very exciting. Yeah.
So many folks may not know that there was a name change initially. This was going into it, I believe you were going to call it the Central Park 5, is that correct?
That was entitled.
Yeah, I think that was.
We never really.
Yeah, it was more of a working title, just a shorthand.
Yes.
But I think we had some conversations about what should it be called, and obviously there's a name recognition in Central Park 5, but Ava correctly pointed out that doesn't do justice to the men's stories, and that she wanted to reclaim a name for them.
Yeah, this is the point where you talk to the head of the network. That network's an old word. Netflix is something different. But you talk to Cindy, and I say, you know, CP5, Central Park 5, you know, it's time, let's talk about the name. And, you know, most places would say Central Park 5. Like, everyone knows this. Like, the name and market recognition of that, we need to go with that. We need to do something around it. But they were so nimble. All the producers were so supportive of this idea of let's find something that encapsulates the fact that this is not just true crime, like Barry said, this is a family drama as well, and this is also kind of a larger statement and proclamation, societal proclamation, and so it was all hands on deck brainstorm. We came up with some doozy names. You better be glad we didn't unleash some justice for all. Truth will be served. We went through it. We came into something that just felt very intimate and felt at the core of what we wanted to do with this is to really see these men and reclaim their humanity. They are not the Central Park Five. They are not a faceless group of thugs. They're Corey, Antron, Raymond, Yusef, and Kevin. And they had memories, and they have families, and they have beating hearts, and they have communities, and we wanted to recognize that.
I can't remember who it was at Netflix came up with this title, but I remember first hearing it, and what I really immediately responded to is it's an invitation to anybody to say, when I get seen, what am I being seen, and sort of challenge yourself to say, how is that different from how other people are seen? So it invites you to sort of challenge your idea of just like what are people seeing when they see you, and what are you seeing when you see other people?
Mm-hmm.